Okay, so as I am a full-time Forex trader, I'm going to tell you the pros and cons or the best and worst parts about Forex trading. Obviously, I feel like it is a good business. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sat here with the name WillssFX, having this YouTube channel, trading full-time if it wasn't a good business to actually get into. And obviously, a lot of people go into business for money, and trading makes a lot of money if you do it correctly. So that is one of the main reasons, obviously. But there are definitely more pros than cons in my opinion, and they definitely outweigh the cons, which is the main thing. There can be loads of pros, but if the cons are very, very bad, then it can be still a bad thing to do. But in this case, I feel like trading is a beautiful business. And if you do it correctly, you can make a lot of money and have a lot of freedom, which is what we're going to talk about in today's video. We're obviously going to start with the pros. You don't want to start a video talking about how bad trading is, the negative side effects, everything. We're not going to do that. If you want to know all the bad sides of trading, stay till the end of the video so you can hear the raw truth. We're going to start with the main reason why probably a lot of you actually get into trading. Unlimited earning potential. There's no salary cap in trading. You can't go into a position after uni and you know that the max you can make if you scale up into a company is 100k. That's not the case with trading. If you make 100k, that's good. You can make 1 million, you can make 10 million, you can make 100 million. There's no cap on how much you can make with trading because you have no boss. You have no one saying this is how much you're getting per month, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, go find another job. That isn't the case with trading. You can pretty much not choose how much you make. The effort you put in, the accounts you scale up, that is going to determine how much money you actually make, which I guess is a really, really good thing because you're rewarded for the time you put in, which is another point. It's not like another business where the more time you put in, you still get the same salary. That's not the case. With trading, not the more time you put into live trading, the more time you put into developing your edge, collecting data, journaling your trades, the better you're going to become, which also, as a result, will mean you make more money in the long term. The more effort you put in behind the scenes, the more money you will make when you are actually live trading on the charts. A lot of people get this confused with more time actually trading. This isn't the case. More time behind the scenes then rewards you live. You don't have to put as many hours live, which again, another point. I'm quite pinning these points together, but another point is if you do everything correctly, the amount of time you actually have to spend trading can be very, very slim. I know for myself, with the swing trading I'm doing at the moment, actually trading, entering positions, analyzing, closing positions, it's only a couple of hours per month. Obviously, you see that now, but the months and months of backtesting, data collection I've done previously, you won't see. But you'll see now, okay, 3-4 hours a month. Okay, I'm making good profit, a couple % per month is great, but I've obviously put in the hours previously. And a lot of people will say that putting in loads of work is a con. But I feel like in an industry where you're actually rewarded for the amount of effort you put in, it can be quite good because it makes you want to work hard. It makes you want to improve. It makes you want to increase your win rate, increase your average risk reward, reduce your loss size. If you don't have a 100% win rate, there's always something you can improve on. So you're less likely to burn out, stagnate, plateau in your trading, and you can progress a lot further. And also, once you've actually mastered trading and you have a strategy, you know it's profitable from your testing, you can scale relatively quickly. And a lot of people say you can't get rich in a year in trading or 2 years in trading. But I feel like if you learn the right way, if you learn from the right people, aka me, mentorship is linked in the description. Be sure to check it out if you want to learn exactly how I trade. If you learn from the right people, you can get to the profitable stage much sooner. And then once you are profitable, you can use prop firms, you can use your personal account, you can compound all these accounts to scale and become fairly well off relatively easily. If you're trading with a 100k funded account, if you make 3-4% per month, you're making almost 50k per year. You can scale quite easily if you know what to do, and you can increase your income very quickly if you know what to do. And one of the main reasons why we all get into trading is location freedom. I'm obviously in England right now and it's getting into summer, but it is pouring down outside. And a lot of people, if they're in my position, they wouldn't be living in England. They'd probably be in some sunny Caribbean country or some sunny European country. But I personally like England. A lot of people don't, but I do like England. That's why I still live here. But I could work in Australia. I could work in Dubai. I could work in America. You know, I could go anywhere in the world and still trade. So I'm not tied down to one location, not tied down to one country for work. I can go anywhere. Next week or tomorrow even, I could go to the Bahamas and trade from the Bahamas. It doesn't really affect me at all. As long as you have the time zones, you know when your trading hours are at 100% focus during those hours, you can pretty much be anywhere in the world and still trade and make the same amount of profits. Now we're going to move on to the cons, or the worst parts of Forex trading. And I feel like if you focus on these and you focus on the negatives, then you are going to have an unpleasant experience. But the reason I'm telling you is so you can know what to expect, and you can know that if these things happen to you, it's okay. It happens to every trader. It's happened to me, and it's not a bad thing, and it's not something you're doing completely wrong. So one of the main things is uncertain income. So as a trader, it's not like a job. So I've mentioned it's good because you have an uncapped salary. It can also be a bad thing. And the bad thing about it is, if trading is your only income, you go into the month not knowing if you're going to end that month in profit or in a loss. So it's May right now, 22nd of May. Currently, I'm up for the month total because I have my day trading account and I have my swing trading account. My day trading account is up almost 6%. My swing trading account is down 1.6%. If I was just swing trading, I'd be down for the month. And if that was my only source of income, I wouldn't be able to pay the bills if I was relying on monthly income from the trading account. You don't know if you're going to make profit. You don't know when your next profitable month is going to be. You could lose for the next 3 months and you have no control over that, which is also another negative. You could do everything perfectly. You could follow your plan to the T. You could risk manage perfectly, but you could still lose for the next 3 months. You're not doing anything wrong, and this can be quite demotivating. And a lot of people will have everything perfect. They'll let a few losing trades in a row put them off because then they feel like they're doing something wrong. They feel like they're not analyzing correctly. They feel like they must be doing something wrong because they're following their plan, but they're not winning. But you need to accept that not every trade is going to be a win. Not every week or month or year is going to be a win. Obviously, yearly, we're looking to profit over the whole year. Otherwise, we might as well put our money into an index fund. You know, if you're not beating an index fund, then why are you trading? Because just put your money away and it'll passively make you more than you were from trading. And if you are using trading as your sole income, you're going to have emotional pressure and financial pressure on your trading, which can lead to negative results, which we don't want. You know, we want to have a nice experience when we're trading. We don't want to have to force trades to make money just to make ends meet. We want to have a nice lifestyle. And that's why external incomes outside of trading do help you in this journey. And one of the things that people actually complain about a lot is undercapitalization. I feel like this is kind of cut out a little bit now because of prop firms, but as we've seen recently, the uncertainty with prop firms having liquidity issues, payout issues, banning for no reason, you have to be very careful, and particular with the prop firms you're actually choosing. If you're using your hard-earned money to purchase challenges with them, you don't want to spend hours and hours and hours, pass both phases, get a payout, and then they don't actually honor that payout. That is not a good scenario, and that would definitely take a step back in your psychology if that is the case. But you definitely need money to make money. It's not a business where are doing something on demand, so if someone buys, you then purchase it. It's not like that. You need money to make money. If you want to trade full time, you need tens of thousands of pounds, probably 50 to 100,000 pounds in my opinion, to actually make good money trading monthly, to pay any of your bills and not have any issues and pressure on yourself. And moving on to the last point, and this is, if you are a trader and you're watching this video and you're losing, or you're still on your journey but you're not quite there, you're not quite making good money, maybe you're a break-even trader or a losing trader, or you're making a bit of money but it's not enough to go full time. People outside of the industry that aren't traders, they won't understand. They won't understand the journey you're going through. Us as traders, we know that it is brutal. You can spend hours, months, years and not really see any gain. It can be quite lonely for a lot of people, and I feel like if you're not good at being alone, you're not good at going through hard times, then it can be quite difficult. But as long as you keep the confidence in your trading and you know that if I put in the work, I'm going to succeed, then that's the only thing you should be focusing on. Those are my pros and cons of Forex trading in 2024. It might change in the future. There might be new additions. 10 years ago, they probably didn't assume that there were all these retail prop firms going to pop up and give you capital for a mere few £100 investment, but that is the case. So who knows what could change in the future. If you have any more pros and cons, comment them down below. Check out the mentorship. I'll catch you guys in the next one.